www.2-cent.com right now. I'm with
In the Hall.
Yeah, Kidz In The Hall.
Said it twice because it's 2 cents.
Right, so I'm saying I'm feeling that.
In high school, I was most talkative. Now I'm most decadent. Flow heaven sent, lace intelligent. Yours irrelevant. Hot like fire, cooler than peppermint. Still benevolent. Rose gold necklace. Haters left negligent. Case closed, no settlement or arraignment. Spit for my sanity, not for entertainment. Never on some lame ish. Lean to the left, y'all on the same ish.
We just came off a historical event with President Barack Obama, and I've been informed that they actually picked up one of your songs and endorsed it with the campaign. How does that feel?
I mean, at the time, it was surreal because it was almost like a plan. We leaked the song on the internet, so for the actual campaign to kind of contact us, it was kind of out of the blue. We were honored. I mean, honestly, we just wanted to promote voting and promote change, and we just took it upon ourselves to tell people who we were voting for. It wasn't like we really expected a whole lot out of it, you know what I mean? But it turned into something way bigger, you know, than we would have expected. You know?
I wanna see my people grow, so I got money. Lord knows what time to go, so I got money. And I don't know about you, but I gotta make it. And when I do, I'ma help you see you grow too. Wanna be fly, young, rich, I'ma show you.
You said something about education, and me and my friend was talking earlier just about educated hip-hop, conscious hip-hop, whatever like that, taking that forefront now. Do you feel it's something that's a fad? Well, it's getting a little heavier spins and play. Let's say that.
You're talking about two different things.
I feel like, dude, because you talking about, I mean, the new wave is not really educated people, it's weirdos. It's loners and weirdos. That's what's winning right now. It's people pretending to be.
But y'all educated too.
I mean, that's not us. I'm not a weirdo. I ain't never been a weirdo in my whole life. The kid who was in high school, who was the loner who sat in the corner and didn't talk to anybody, who was a social leper, is now triumphant. You know, it's the revenge of the nerd. That's what's going on right now. You know what I'm saying? So that kid might not have finished school. He probably dropped out earlier than some of these dudes like Pliers and the other dudes who actually went to school, went to college. You know what I'm saying? Like Lupe didn't go to college. You know what I'm saying?
Well, let's call it unhardcore hip hop. Let's go there.
Yeah,
you know, y'all not smacking up females and all the gangster rap and all that. And
I smack them on every record. That's where all my snares come from. Right on your booty.
Right.
It's one of those things, honestly, where I think individuality rap is starting to win right now. I think that everyone's starting to carve these spaces that they can exist in. Like Lupe can exist in his space, and people are like, okay, that's what he is. Kanye can exist in his space, and Pharrell can exist in his space. And even though they might cross a little bit, they've made it so that anybody can come out and just be who they are for the most part. And that's really what's happening right now.
It's starting to become a gimmick though, because it's a lot of. I just went to Atlanta, and there's a lot of people copying Andre 3000 right now. There's a whole slew of like, I'm gonna get on MySpace and make emo rap and dress weird with neon colors and sing and just recreate this whole Idlewild thing. And it's like, it's cool. I mean, it's good music but it takes away what Stankonia was when I first heard it, which was original. It was an original thought that deviated from the plan of what mainstream hip hop was supposed to be at the time. Now, it's like MySpace and the blog sites and the internet have made it easy to say, hey, I'm a weirdo, but I'm the weirdo from this region, and it makes me different. You know, it's teetering on being hokey. It's teetering on being a gimmick almost. You know what I'm saying?
It will definitely become a gimmick in the next year. Like, I definitely see, like, there's gonna be some sort of mainstream push that's not the groups that are doing it now, not us, not the cool kids, not the people that really grinded and made it happen for themselves. So that's what it is. At the end of the day, I don't want to label it anything. I don't want to label it educated rap. I don't want to label it weirdo rap.
A lot of people label it hipster
It really
rap.
is reality. I think what we're hearing and seeing right now really is reality. Because until now, we've had means and extremes. Not everybody is from the projects and poor as hell and, you know what I'm saying, struggling and needing to knock on the door to get bread. Not everybody is super rich and bathing in champagne either. I know more people that's just riding the bus to work and just want to go to school, you know what I'm saying, and I can give them an alternative to Bust It Baby. I can give them an alternative to, you know, Birdwalk or whatever, you know what I'm saying? I don't have a problem with those records. Hip-hop is like literature. We need comic books and we need Shakespeare. We need Raisin in the Sun. We need everything. hip hop is like literature. We need comic books and we need Shakespeare. We need Raisin in the Sun. We need everything. But I'm saying, like, if you want a choice to say, hey, I want Raisin in the Sun, put it on the shelf the same way everything else is on the shelf. And that's what you're seeing now. It's more cats. When you look at their biography, you like, wow, he's kind of like me. Mickey Fax was a paralegal. You know what I'm saying? He just decided he wanted to do the rap thing. You know what I'm saying? Trav from gym class was an art student who just was fed up with college, like a lot of kids are. Decided to go make his thing work. We was 9 to 5 and on IM talking about how much we hated our jobs and recording on the weekend, just like most of the cats probably watching your show who artists and they want to get their thing off. And we said, you know what, fuck this. We about to make music. Forget this 9 to 5 stuff. We gonna make it happen. However, we gotta make it happen.
Like I said, we just came off a historic event where Barack Obama being the 44th president of the United States, first African-American president of the United States, and I think one of the youngest. With the young generation, okay, we were so hype and we were buck, and it was crazy because he used a lot of our stuff to get us hooked for as the Facebooks and the MySpace and things like that. What's next for us? For us, what should we do as young people to stay involved and to stay in this movement and different things like that?
Come January 20th, you gotta know, I mean, even now you gotta know the work is not over, you know? Like, that's the most important thing. Okay, you voted, that's one part of the 10 steps, you know? Like, the biggest thing about Barack was that he can inspire people to do, you know, to want to do more. So it's gonna be on him to kind of spark those seeds to get everybody else motivated to do more, because if you're not doing anything, it doesn't matter what Barack can say, like, he's not gonna change what goes on in your area, you know? He can only affect so much, because otherwise 4 years from now nothing's gonna change if everybody acts the same way.
I think a lot of people are looking at it like, oh, we have a black president. All right, that's all well and good, but what are you doing for your neighborhood? You know what I'm saying? You know, a lot of this stuff is just small steps, but the key is to actually care about your life and what's going on. It's a monumental thing, but if Jackie Robinson was the only person playing in the league and Roy Campanella never came, Satchel Paige never came, Willie Mays never came, it wouldn't have made, there's no relevance. It's just a drop in the bucket. Okay, we had one black dude who came along and yeah, he fought and he fought and he fought. Okay, and that's a drop in history and we're done with it. But if that's supposed to inspire others to make their own moves and their own footprints in their own places and communities, you know what I'm saying? So,
what's the importance to you, and what should be the importance to young people on speaking their 2 cents?
It's like with voting, you know, if you don't speak up and say anything, then you can't expect anybody to do anything or help in anything, you know. So if you want change, if you want to do better, if you want more for yourself, then you always got to be willing to kind of stand on your own too and talk about it, and, you know, and meet somebody kind of halfway in terms of conversation and trying to get something done and get to the next point, because that's how you progress, or otherwise you could just sit by yourself in the corner and be still be the weirdo in high school.
I mean, honestly, dreams are like women. If you just sleep with them, nothing will ever come of them, man. Dreams are like women. If you just sleep with them, nothing will ever come of them. And part of something coming of those dreams is you speaking out and going and putting them into fruition and making things happen. A lot of people talk about what they gonna do, what they want to do, why they can't do. There's nothing you can't do. You have to eliminate certain words from your vocabulary. You know, mark out a plan and really speak towards getting them. Speak your dreams into reality. That's your 2 cents, you know what I'm saying? Your opinion matters.
What up, it's your man Double O.
Knowledge born with the Kidz In The Hall crew.
And that's our 2 cents. Peace.